Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to unbox Goldie Boxed for you, which I think I've said many times is right now my favorite subscription box that I'm getting. And I was surprised at how tiny the little package is because there's supposed to be 10 things in here, but it feels like sturdy. You know what I'm like? It's packed in there. This is what it looked like when I opened it, which I did open it because I'm a peeker. And they have a little packing sheet on top. And then the next thing I saw was this, which is the brown sugar saver that was in, I believe, last month's box, which is so nice that I feel guilty now because what happened is I had Instagram messaged her and asked her if she knew of a way to clean these. And I did tell her, like, if she doesn't need to put research and time in it to figure it out. Like, I could do that on my own. But I had ruined mine, I think. Because you soak them in water and then they keep things like cookies or breads or brown sugar soft. But I had put mine in with some of these breads and then left it in there so long that the bread molded. And then my thing, I felt like smelled like mold. And I was afraid, like, if I would wash it, you know, with even Dawn dishwashing liquid, it was going to take on then that smell instead of mold. It would smell like Dawn dishwashing liquid, and that would scent up all of the other things that I put it in. Does this make sense at all? Or, you know, bleach would absorb into this. Kind of like, you know, I've had those stones before that you'd like cook pizzas on. Do you remember, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 years ago when Pampered Chef was a big thing and they had the like pizza stones and you weren't supposed to wash them. They just get seasoned, kind of like a cast iron stone too, really, right? However, I still don't know what you do then if you do something bad to it, like how you get the like mold smell out. Anyway, so she said she didn't. Then I actually forgot about it because I just did. But again, that's so nice and thoughtful, and she definitely didn't have to do that. It was my fault. Like, it's not like it came damaged. I damaged it. You know, I ruined it all on my own. But I did like having that. And yeah, I'm happy that it's replaced. But now I feel bad because I mean, I don't know if they sold them in the shop. I could have bought it in the shop again. I could have rebought one. No, yeah, okay. I just feel bad. Okay. Look at how cute the inside of the box is. And when I open it up now, look how packed it is. Honestly, because again, I looked at a few things, getting it back in there, I was almost afraid I wasn't going to do it. Like, I had to play around thinking, now how was this packed? She did such a good job. Okay. The first item that I received is this little ceramic match holder. And it's got the place that you strike the matches on the back. And again, I'm just going to be super honest. I forgot what I had ordered by the time it came, and I looked at this and I was thinking that it was a candle holder, and I thought to myself, I pictured a candle holder being bigger, but this is not a candle holder. This is a match holder, and they sent little matches too, although I think that this box is kind of cute. So, I mean, yeah. I really, in my bathroom, I always keep a candle, and right now I just have like a Bic lighter or something. That it's the one that has the little bit longer, you know, nozzle on it, so that if my candle gets a little low and it's a bigger candle, I can still reach down into it. But I think this will just look really sweeter sitting in there. So that was worth $22. The next thing up is a bottle opener that is made from recycled vinyl records, which I just thought was kind of a cool idea. This has a value of $12 on it. Everyone had a different vinyl record, and you didn't get to pick them. And mine is Steve Martin, A Wild and Crazy Guy. It's a comedy album, actually. And honestly, I remember my brother having this album. It's the one that had like King Tut on it. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. I did wonder, because I thought it would be a lot cooler if you got you know, somebody that you knew or liked, or, you know, that would be fun. But I'm good with Steve Martin. It's funny. Comedy album is a fun one to have. Next, I have these Lazy Princess, which that's just a funny name to me also. 24 karat hydrogel eye patches that can be used under eyes or around the mouth. And this is a $68 value. And I'll put up in here because I did take a little video of me. I used this morning. I didn't put on any makeup yet because I did think to myself, I'll never get this video done if I take the time to put on makeup. But I did want to use these and tell you what I thought about them. I liked them. But because it's got that cute little just circle shape that they've, you know, the cutouts are then in like a yin and yang sign, I didn't feel like it sat perfectly where I would want it to on my eyes, because either the, you know, like usually you can flip them, and if you want to work more on crow's feet, you put the bigger end out here. But then that front end was like so long and pointy, it felt like it would go up into my, you know, eye area, which wasn't cool. So you kind of had to cinch it out this way, or there'd be like a bigger area that wasn't being in contact with the patches under here. Or if you put the skinny end out here, I didn't feel like it went out as far as like my crow's feet would. But they felt really nice. And in all honesty, I never just lay down. I can't say never. I usually don't just lay down with sheet mask or eye patches anyway. I run around in them. So they're going to be sliding down my face most of the time anyway. So, and then, you know, I'll just move them back up. So as long as I was moving them around, I feel like I still think it's great. I just thought I'd tell you about the shape of it being, I thought, slightly awkward. Next is So the Magic. It's a $15 item. Crystals and essential oil infused skin or room spray. Use on furniture, clothing, or as a skincare item. And it's got the cute little crystals in the bottom of it. I actually didn't spray this and smell it yet. I like the idea that my room spray is natural and healthy enough that it can actually like mist on my face and not be a problem, instead of, I'm sure a lot of room sprays have some crazy ingredients on it. It's certainly light, and sometimes I've sprayed room sprays, and if I would have sprayed that much, I would have been sitting over here like gagging, and it would have been too much. So I don't know. I feel like as a room spray, I'd maybe want it to be a little more scented. I still like it. So I do get the gold box. I probably should have said that before, which I get to pick then 7 items, and then I get 3 bonus items. And it seems like about the last 3 times, I definitely knew exactly which 6 items I wanted, but then the like 7th item was kind of like, I could go either way between like 3 or 4 of them. Like I liked 3 or 4 other ones okay, not enough to be like, oh yes, I definitely want that, but enough that it was like I'd be happy with any of those 4. So I let my husband pick, and he picked the National Parks playing cards. He thought that, and I was surprised because we've got playing cards out the yin yang, but he thought that it would be fun to read about like where they all were, and he had them open, looking at them over lunch. And they look a bit like this. It is something where like they've broke them up into regions. So I'm going to say it wrong, but like, let's say the north has, you know, the spades, and the south has the hearts, and the east has the clubs, and you know what I mean? Anyway, they seem nice, and I'm sure I'll be happy to learn about national parks. I think that it's probably something I should be interested in that I'm not, but maybe now I will be. The next thing, and this was the silver box exclusive. So it is a hair treatment mask. It says that it's a microstem hair thickening mask, which I definitely would like it if my hair was thicker and healthier and fuller. So I think that's great to pick. And it is a $31.95 hair treatment mask, and that's a, I mean, pretty tiny little bottle. Is that like, you know, maybe be smaller than a tennis ball, you know, if it was round. So it must be very good and potent for it to be that costly and that tiny. The last item that I picked for myself was this Minimo Skin. It's $18.95 for a Deja Vu Sea Buckthorn Daily Face Serum for brightening and oil control. And I love products that have the sea buckthorn in them. It says on the back that you can use it for oily skin and breakout prone skin, which I don't have. But I don't remember exactly what all Jess had said about it, but I remember as she was saying things, I was like, oh, tick, tick, tick. I like that. I like that. I like that. And it still sounded like really good. Again, what else does it have? Cucumber peel and go-to koala and lemongrass. So there's the little sea buckthorn berries, I think. All right, so I'm gonna like that. Then you get 3 surprises, which I had not heard what they were yet. And honestly, I'm shooting this video so much later than usual, but it was such a busy weekend being, you know, around a holiday. And then I even thought I should probably check, was it Friday night, and see if my Goldie box came. But because I was driving back to Illinois, just 7 hours away to see my family for Easter, I also figured that would just make me sad if I knew that I got it and couldn't do the video. So I was just going to wait until I got back, which was Monday night, last night. So I hadn't seen other people's unboxings and things until this morning. I did watch the like 3 or so that were out. And yeah, why did I start that? I don't remember. I'm just going to go on. But I think it was just saying that like I didn't know what the bonus items were. So the bronze bonus item is a handmade, do I have it upside down? Handmade and cold pressed all natural organic soap bar. Scents will vary. My scent is orange and cinnamon. It's light. I really smell light cinnamon more than orange. Oh, it's cute though. Yeah, I think that's lovely. Then next is, it says for the silver is a Sugarfina. Did I tell you that this was $9 for the soap? And then $9 also for the Sugarfina, former Goldie box favorite. Sugarfina cubes are the ultimate treat for yourself. Flavors will vary, but they're still all a treat. I got peach tree bears. I did though see somebody got chocolates. They look like little baby M&Ms, and I love chocolates. So I don't know, I probably shouldn't have watched that video because I would have been perfectly happy and thought these were lovely until I knew that there were chocolates available. Then the last thing worth $10 is this Murphy's Natural Mosquito Repellent Balm. Contains all natural ingredients. Lemongrass, rosemary, peppermint, oil, DEET-free, and made in the United States. So I think that this is fun and kind of cool. Although, I mean, I know that like DEET is like cancer causing and I shouldn't use it. I still have one thing that has like, I don't know, 100% DEET. I'm not trying to be exaggerating. Maybe I am and I'm remembering it wrong, but I really think it is 100% DEET because my husband and I talk about it every time we have it out. Like, oh my gosh, like we probably are doing something absolutely terrible to ourselves right now. It smells different than I thought. It almost smells, it must be the lemongrass. Did it say lemongrass? It did. It smells a little bit like lemon pledge. All right. But I guess in my mosquito repellent, it probably smells a lot better than most of them do. Okay. You want me to recap quickly? Mosquito repellent, candy, soap. I picked the serum, the playing cards, the hair conditioner, the eye masks, the citrus room and face spray, the bottle opener, and the candle match striker thingy, which my cat is kind of sitting on right now. So it took me a second to find it. I love my box. I love being able to pick out everything I want from a list of things instead of just being sent things that you may or may not like. If you use the code opinions10 and you're like a first-time subscriber, you can get 10% off, I think. Or is it $10 off? I don't remember. Some sort of discount. I don't think anybody's ever used it, so it's okay. I like everything I've gotten. I'm pleased. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you come back and see me in another video if this is one of your first ones you've seen of me. But it doesn't get much better than this. I'm still about as confusing and tell stories along with it that you probably don't care about all through the video. All right. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in a video later. Bye. Here's my little match holder. So I guess I can get rid of my lighter from the tray. But then I always think, well, what if it's really low? Will those fit down into it? And then, yeah, sitting on the back of my toilet. But my candle is over there. But I've got like my poopery type stuff and some room spray and some bath salts and nose hair trimmers and my husband's beard brush. So that's the rest of it. Actually, I guess I also have a candle sitting here. It's just one of those that I never actually liked that one. You know, it was like I did it to the point where I liked the look of, you know, where it was at or whatever, and then never use it again. But also because I've got, you know, this towel hanging right above it. So that would probably not be a great idea.